Congratulations on the deal. Did this
Thank
did this come together quickly? Because I remember when you were on the show the last time, just a couple of months ago, you were talking about maybe CFFC, fighting for a local promotion, and then all of a sudden, 2 weeks ago, out of nowhere, we hear Bellator. So how did this all come about?
I think at the end of the day, they call me the money man. So when the money calls, I picked up.
So they offered you a deal that you couldn't refuse.
Exactly. I mean, that's what I'm looking for, is the big money. So, and it was just the right timing. I think the CFFC was good, but the money was good. But I think I deserve more than that. So I just went with where the money was.
Are you happy with the Bellator deal?
Yeah, I'm very happy with it. I'm excited.
Were you surprised that they came this soon before you've had one amateur or pro fight?
I wasn't surprised. I mean, I have a bigger following and a bigger name than probably everybody on the roster. So I mean, at the end of the day, I wasn't really surprised about it. It was a right move for them. I mean, you can put any of those bums against me, and then they'll get a name. So.
And so, what about the UFC? Given your connection with SBG, they have a good relationship with the UFC. Did you see if there was any interest there? Did you, before signing with Bellator, did you want to see what was the temperature over there as far as you going there?
Yeah, I mean, we talked to the UFC. They were, for them, it's hard to sign someone that doesn't have them any fights. But, we were in negotiations. But, Bellator came with the money in the beginning. But in the future, we'll see what happens. But, at this time, it was just right to sign with Bellator, and everything was right. The money was right. And they needed a star, so.
I love the subtle. It's great. It's very, I appreciate it very much. How many fights did you sign for?
4 fights.
4 fights. Could you give us a ballpark, like what this big money? I mean, I'm always curious, and I apologize for prying, but what are we talking about here as far as dollars and cents?
I'm the highest paid guy in Bellator now, so that's all I could say.
Is that true? Really?
Yeah, that's what I hear.
All right. Wow. Well, that I'm sure that will ruffle a few feathers. Chael, with some news?
Yeah, there's a big grappling match in main event in his
Submission Underground.
Submission Underground.
You versus John Jones. Is it happening?
Well, we'll see. He's gonna announce it, maybe.
Oh my.
MMA fighter though. It's the MMA. He fought for the title in the UFC.
Wow. Okay. So we'll ask Chael about that. Dillon Danis mentioned that you had some breaking news regarding him. So can you tell us, just so we're still on that thread, what is the breaking news?
Submission Underground 4 is going to be May 14th, live at Flow. Flow Combat, to be exact.
That site's still around? I'm kidding.
Yeah, that site's kicking ass, man. Dillon Danis is going to be taking on none other than Jake Shields in the main event.
Wow.
Co-main event will be Paulo Miao. He is going to be taking on the California kid, Uriah Faber.
Did you try to do him versus John Jones?
No, we never tried that. Now, he wanted that.
Yeah.
He wanted that match. Gordon Ryan, Gary Tonin both wanted that match. And John was all for it. John didn't have a problem, but no, we were never behind it. We did try to do Mitrione and John Jones, and that may still happen down the road, but you saw what happened with Mitrione.
Sure.
And no, we did not try to do it. But he did. He was on board.
Was it at that press conference when you guys did the face-to-face?
Yeah, 2014.
You won't believe this. He's on the phone. He called in.
This second?
Right now.
Oh, what? I wouldn't believe that Ariel set that up. No, I wouldn't believe it.
You think I have a way of calling Wanderlei Silva in the middle, listening to the show?
I do.
Heard the stories. You think I have that power?
I think you do.
I don't.
I see a glimmer in your eye. I'll stick to kayfabe.
Wanderlei, are you there? Wanderlei Silva, are you on the phone?
Yeah, my friend. I hear everything, and I know.
That's him.
You talking like, man, you need to talk to Chael. He's talking like a loser, man. Man, I'm not their friend, man. You know that. You know we have some problems. And you're coming to say a lot of this charity history. Fuck yourself, man. Let's do that. Man, why do you talk about that history? Oh, I'm fan. Fuck yourself, man. I wanna beat you very bad, man. And 24 June, you're gonna have that time. Bye.
Wanderlei, are you still there? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
This story that Chael just told about the brawl on the Ultimate Fighter, did you know that his wife was there? And if so, do you regret going through that with him?
no, come to tell this sad history. Oh, this, that. No, ever, man. I am a man. He is a man. I have 2 balls. He have 2 balls. Let's do that. No. Have a reason to tell all this sad history.
Right.
Man, let's do it. Let's do it. Make the job. Make the good fight. Make you one of the biggest fights of the history. And I want to beat you so bad.
Anything you want to say to Wanderlei, Chael?
No.
Can I ask you the same question, Wanderlei, before you go? And I appreciate you calling in. I asked Chael, why do you dislike Wanderlei? He told me, why do you dislike Chael? Oh, we lost him.
We are the top fighters in the world. We're gonna make one of the biggest fights of the history. You know, one of the most famous arenas in the world. In that day, Bellator is gonna be bigger than UFC. We're gonna make UFC. We're gonna make Bellator bigger than UFC in that day. For the first, in a lot of times, but that day we're gonna make one of the biggest events in the world. And I wanted to tell just one thing for you, Chael. Let's go, stop to talking, let's go training, because, man, you're going to be in trouble with me in June. Bye.
Thank you, Wanderlei. Bye. Did you get that?
I got that. You know,
Message at the end?
It took me a second there.
Wow, how about that?
I thought that because I thought it was a voice. So I was waiting for him to pop up. And okay, what's Ariel pulling? That was Wanderlei.
That was. Well, you thought that whole thing was a rib.
No, well, I actually thought it was. I thought this guy's really good. Yes, I thought it was a rib, but I was waiting for his face to pop up, and when it didn't, I was like, oh, Ariel's pulling one.
Wanderlei's only been on the show once. I'm not a texting buddy with him.
So how do you know it was him? Same way I do. It sounded just like him.
No, in my ear they told me, hey.
Okay.
Wanderlei just called in.
All right.
How about that?
Pretty cool.
That's something.
I'm very happy for you.